Conference Championship here tonight. Here on Sunday night with Seattle Seahawks first. The Seattle Seahawks going up against the Washington Commanders. This is the playoff picture for now. For the NFC Championship, you've got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Washington Commanders, and then you got the AFC Championship, the Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts. For these teams to end up being in the NFC Championship, the Colts beat the Raiders 25-21, and then beat the Chiefs. The upset of a lifetime, beat the Chiefs 27-21. And then for the Steelers, they beat the Ravens 28-21, and then beat the Dolphins 31-21. For the Washington Commanders, they beat the Detroit Lions 31-20, and then beat the Dallas Cowboys 38-35. And then the Seattle Seahawks had the first round bye, and then the Eagles beat the Buccaneers, moved on to lose to the Seattle Seahawks and at the divisional title game. And now we are here with the NFC title game, the Seattle Seahawks versus Washington Commanders, and then the AFC title game, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Indianapolis Colts. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and play this game. The Seattle Seahawks will play. Is playing the Washington Commanders at home.
Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's the NFC Championship game.
Here we go. Here comes the Seahawks, the Washington Commanders for this game. Here we go.
For the chance to head to Arizona in 2 weeks' time for Super Bowl 57, we are underway now.
Here we go. Mark Tavon Austin back to receive this return, and he gets to the 30. Here we go. Here comes Geno Smith. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put the jerseys on, but it will be okay. Geno Smith.
And we talked about it last week. The pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far
passes caught.
He
is out of bounds.
The next one will be the toughest one they've played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
And that is, he handed it off to McCaffrey, and that is third down and 3.
If you're trying to play
seven,
guys
sorry.
Third down and 7. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
Geno, snap, looking to pass, got Noah Fant for the first down. The tight end, Noah Fant there for the first down. So the Seahawks will keep the drive going. Here we go. Geno, movement from Noah Fant, snap, and he goes nowhere.
Breakaway this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So after the run,
this Commanders running game has been able to stop the run so far, but here we go. He handed it off to McCaffrey, and that is 2 yards.
A gain of 3.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football.
Well, he looks to keep him himself.
Really shred your defense.
And that is a first down for the Seahawks. Geno Smith keeping it himself, and he gets the first down.
Looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down.
Handing it off to McCaffrey, and he only gets 3 yards from
his legs.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Snap.
They'll try
the pass. With Smith. Got Metcalf. Oh, and it was knocked down. 3rd down and 7 again.
He gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
There you go. Geno snapping. Looking to get Lockett. That is Lockett in for the touchdown. The Seattle Seahawks are in for the score. Geno Smith just put that ball right there for Lockett to get it. Right there in Lockett's hands, and he gets in for the touchdown.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Look at that. Right to him, and that is a touchdown for Seattle.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
The kick is up, and it's good. The Seattle Seahawks are up 7-0 now here in the first quarter. With 3:22 left to go in the first.
And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the
Dixon
field.
Will kick it off.
Ready to rock.
And that will go out of bounds. And they will get it at the 25.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. They'll be brought out by a player who was
Taylor
Heineke,
Heineke, 4,000 yards, 4,600 yards, 40 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
A pass there over the middle to start things out.
Seattle defense can't be having that. That is a first down. Dotson there for the 28
yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. First carry of the game for Brian
that
Robinson.
Is
it's a 6-yard
2nd
gain
and
on the
4.
ground,
It's
and
6
that'll make
yards
it 2nd
on the
and
play.
4.
Heineke under center.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And that run goes absolutely nowhere, and that is 3rd down and 6.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Heineke.
On 3rd
pass.
down, Heineke.
And that is a sack. That is a sack. Shelby Harris there for the sack, and his 4th down is 10. And they will go for half the point.
A little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head.
And that is out of bounds at the 12.
And then he ran out of time.
Wow.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Got movement.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've
that was Lockett on the move, and Christian McCaffrey just broke a tackle and got 4 yards on the play.
They really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, as the quarterback and the play call totally in sync. Are they
giving it back to McCaffrey.
Last time? Let's keep doing it
that
until
is
they stop us, or do they go to
3rd down and 2.
Show
that was
something
4
different.
yards.
Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Here we go. Geno. Snap. Hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got the first down, and he's got more than first down. That is 1st and 10 now.
It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
15 yards there.
Later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early.
Here we go. Geno. Snap. Hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's breaking tackles. He got the first down. 21-20. That it looks like that will end the first quarter here. Now we got one more play.
Now Geno on first down.
got Metcalf, and he broke that tackle, and that should be a first down, and it is, and that will end the first quarter. Seattle Seahawks are up 7-0 here in the first. Seattle is up 7.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gino snapping, handed it off to McCaffrey. Being passes and gets 8 yards on the play.
8 yards the tally on that first
down. Looks like he passed Chase Young on that play.
McCaffrey again.
McCaffrey gets the first down. He is now the running game is now coming alive here in Seattle. Gino looking to snap, looking to pass. Got Lockett, and that is a catch for the touchdown. DK Metcalf.
27 yards.
What a catch by Metcalf for the touchdown. We got to watch this again.
Well,
look at that.
Flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop.
Oh my God, look at this. Metcalf actually stopped. DK actually stopped. Look at that. The feet stayed in bounds and then went into the end zone. What a play.
And they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for
up by
them.
2 scores now.
Again. That's the way you win ball games.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This is taken just shy of the 10. And
what? Oh my God! What a hit by Johnson Jr. And that is a touchdown, a scoop and score for the Seahawks. Johnson Jr. there with the hit.
So they get
oh
the
my God!
Kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now Myers for the extra point.
Myers' kick is up, and it is good. 21-0. The Seattle Seahawks.
Scoop and score, always an exciting play.
The special teams, the defense.
Off the ground, and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good starting field position. This one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Johnson gets it to 35.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And that is fun. That is a fumble.
Picked it up.
And
they take
ball.
possession 2 yards away from
and that is a first down for Seattle's offense. This Washington team cannot let that happen again.
Whenever it rains out, those guys have to touch the ball.
Snaps. Hand it off to McCaffrey, and he gets
just happy
4 yards on the play.
We have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Second down and right back to
McCaffrey.
And he'll get down on the play to the 37.
It's to the first down. There's a first down for Seattle.
Now a strong performance here this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
Here we go. Seattle snaps. Hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got room to run. And that is a first down and more.
As he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 15.
What a play by McCaffrey. Seeing that hole being open and then taking and then shoots through it. And oh my God.
And he will lose yardage.
Allen was there with the wow. Allen just ran over the offensive line and got in for the tackle for loss.
Out of the pistol.
Snap, hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets the first down. He is a yard from 100.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
And he hands it off to McCaffrey, and that is second down, but at the 3.
To the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
That's 3rd down and goal.
He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. McCaffrey.
Snap, gives it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's in for the touchdown.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now.
Kick, and it is good.
Throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
28-0 right now before half.
Here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send
Here we go. Kick is up, and it will go into the end zone, but they will bring it out. Oh my God, what a hit. But he kept on to the ball, but what a hit.
Look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Taylor Heineke comes back out.
You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender.
And that is a run.
So in this case, because
and he's in the open. He is in the open. And that is a touchdown, Washington. The Washington Commanders, for the first play of their drive, is a touchdown. Robinson Jr. there for a touchdown.
Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And the field goes up, and it is good. The Washington Commanders is back into this game with a touchdown, but it's going to Brian Robinson Jr. with a long run.
Into the end zone for the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here we go. Tavon Austin will bring it out
from
here.
The end zone.
Oh my God, he's got room to run.
Here. He's past the 30.
He's got to the 44.
That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
He's got to the 44. What a play. What a return.
Special teams, the spark that often wins games.
McCaffrey
they start on the ground
gets the ball back, and that is
and he carries this one past the midfield,
8 yards
into
for
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Smith.
Got going for Metcalf, and that is a flag.
That one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball.
Pass interference will give Seattle to the 10-yard line.
As that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations,
snap. And that is, wow, there is another flag.
A lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play.
Pass interference again on the defense. That will put Seattle at the 1-yard line.
Move the ball to the 1-yard
My
line.
God.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Flush to his right.
That's locked Metcalf. That is 2nd down.
To get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Gino, snap.
Gino.
Got Noah Fant in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Noah Fant.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Extra point is good.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown.
I will play the Super Bowl next Sunday. The Super Bowl will be next Sunday. If Seattle doesn't win, we're still going to watch it. Watch the Super Bowl.
This fielded right at the goal line. And
that
he returns
is
this to
at
the 22.
22.
Out there set and ready for this next drive. The
Taylor Heineke and this Commanders offense who's able to get going.
They'd love to get back to the locker room. They may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
That is a timeout from the Commanders.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
Heineke on first
and
down.
That's
complete.
Scary Terry McLaurin there.
Brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A first down throw for Heineke.
And that is a strip sack, but the Commanders gets to it.
Washington got it back, and indeed they did.
That dude, wow.
Football. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun.
Here we go.
Heineke. This is caught by his tight
That
end,
is
Logan Thomas.
Logan Thomas, but it's 3rd and 4.
No timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Here we go.
So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send
that
you
is
eastward to Orlando.
Second now is at the halftime. The Seattle Seahawks are up 35-7, and Coach will be here to tell you what's going on.
Who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the AFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts matching up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here we go. Back to quarter number 3. You've seen it, that Steelers and the Colts will play later tonight.
The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And Mafe was there running people over just to get to the ball, but he just didn't get there.
Here come the Commanders for the first possession of the third quarter. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get
that is a yard on the play.
That should be more than good enough.
Big Al Woods there to make the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Heineke.
And Heineke there with the throw to the tight end. That is a first down. Heineke's been 6 for 6 today.
His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard?
And the running game is up to the First down, and that's 100 yards on the play for rushing, and this rushing defense usually is there.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And that is back to Robinson.
Room here to run.
And that is a touchdown for Washington Commanders, for the Washington Commanders.
Robinson Jr. His second touchdown.
Oh my God, his second touchdown. This Seahawks has not been able to stop the run or pass now. And the kick is up, and it is good.
Is up and good, and that'll cut the lead.
This Seattle Seahawks has got to learn to stop the run. Because next week, it don't matter who it is, the Colts or the Steelers, they have a running back a good running back, so they're going to need to be able to stop the run. And that is up to the 27.
Past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession.
Here we go. McCaffrey, 19 carries for 119 yards here today.
It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side.
Here we
but
go.
This is a unit that has to be itching to get the football together.
Snapping. Passes to Lockett, and that is a first down. Lockett.
They've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Took just one
Here we
play
go.
to move
Gino.
all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Going
got DK down the field, and that is a first down on the 1-yard line. DK Metcalf, Donkey Kong Metcalf, was there for the catch.
His height can be an advantage. It makes it tough on some of these smaller defensive backs.
There you go. Gino, snap.
That type of a receiver.
Handed back off to McCaffrey, but he goes nowhere.
That frame will block them away, and whether the receiver has to elevate or extend.
Here we go.
Now he has a clear
Gino,
path to the football,
snapping,
with the defender
looking to
usually
pass.
on his back.
Got Metcalf, and that is a touchdown, Metcalf. Seahawks goes and responds for that touchdown by going up more.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
That is to the
return as he'll get this to about the 23. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
Over 100 yards.
Everything coming together for him. Is that type of
but the defense is over 100 yards for the running game, but the defense is not able to do anything, not able to stop this high-powered offense.
Making the sideline grin as well.
That is caught, and that is 2nd and 2.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Hold up. All right, let's get back to the game. Here we go. Seattle Seahawks.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. The Commanders. Heineke's got the ball. Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And that is
and they get him down, but not before
to the first down. 154 yards today.
153 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Here we go. He looks tired.
Heineke.
And that is a sack. Poona Ford on Taylor Heineke. Poona Ford. But here we go.
And it's 2nd down.
Corner and a defensive player of the year the other, and they just locked people down.
Here we go.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Robinson on a give right side.
And that is
and he'll get up
3rd
to the
down and
8.
8. He got 10 yards on that play.
I thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible. Now has it within throwing range of a 1st down.
Heineke's running it on before, and that is a 1st down again. Washington Commanders are going down the field.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain
They are
him
going down the field.
He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the 1st down.
Here we go.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's
that
Robinson.
Is, my God, the stiff arm. That is a 2nd and 3. He has now got 171 rushing yards here today. Here we go, Heineke under center.
Robinson with another carry.
They're handing it off too.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
And that is a 1st down again. 10
carries
and already has 175 yards. And that is 4 yards on the play.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA
6
Sports.
minutes now. Here we go. Heineke.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Heineke.
And that is incomplete. The first incomplete pass here in the game.
This defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this
and this defense has been all over the ball when it comes to passing.
Keep everything in front of them.
Scary Terry is in for the touchdown, Washington. But like I was going to say, Seattle Seahawks has been all over for the passing, and
of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And that is up, and it is good. Washington Commanders with 21 points, but Seattle's got 42.
So still
they will go for the onside kick. And that is Justin Coleman with the recovery, and that is on the 43-yard line. A great for Seattle.
And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice.
Here we go.
Right, that you've worked
snapping.
into a game situation.
Hands it off to McCaffrey, and he goes nowhere. He went back a yard.
Maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A loss of a yard there to start out.
Here we go. Dino snaps. Hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got room to run. And what a hit. Good job. But that was a 1st down.
131 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl.
Here we go. McCaffrey with the carry. And that is 4 yards.
2nd and 6.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Dino, snap. Looking to run. And He hands it off to McCaffrey, and that's
Brandon, I've got to
4
think
yards.
this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy.
Here we go, Gino looking to pass. Got Metcalf going for Metcalf, and that is another touchdown for Seattle for the Seahawks. DK Metcalf there with the catch for the touchdown.
With his third touchdown of the game.
The third touchdown, and the point is up there, 1 point away from being putting up 50 points against the Commanders.
The helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open,
and that is the kicker with the tackle at the 33.
Across the 30 up to the 33. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters
looking
ago,
to pass.
Obviously starting to slip away.
And that is incomplete. He just dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here we go, Heineke. There with the catch. Throw with the throw. Sorry.
Finding room at midfield.
Tariq Woolen there with the fumble, and the Seahawks will get it back at the 24. What a play by Tariq Woolen.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this
Here we go.
big in the
Geno Smith back on the field.
Absolutely. The drive begins.
Handing it off to McCaffrey, and he's getting tripped up, but he gets 4 yards on the play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Geno snapping, hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets the first down. That's 150 yards.
7 yards there and a first down.
For McCaffrey.
Now it's
Snap.
Smith. Off the
Looking to
bootleg.
pass.
He'll fire one downfield.
Got no
for
effect. And he's on his feet still. And he is down. First down, but there's a flag.
16.
Pass interference on the defense. No offense was still there for the catch. What a play.
For pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been
Here we
happy
go.
with what they've seen
Geno
so far,
snapping,
have they?
looking to pass.
Certainly
Got Lockett. And that is a
This
catch
is
for the touchdown. Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett. 30
Geno,
yards.
this offense is the one saving this game for Seattle.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter.
And that is what a play. What a catch by Lockett. Stays on his feet long enough to be into the end zone.
Some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon
That
convention
is
tells us
good.
it's time for them to get off the
56
gas a
to
little bit,
21.
right? But you and I both
Seattle
know
has now
receivers
finally
want them
put
to
up
because,
50 points
as you
against
noted,
Washington.
This is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Here we go. Kick is up. And it will go into the end zone for a knee. And the Seattle Seahawks will start it at the 25.
The Washington offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
Oh my God.
Into space.
And that is a first down
and he's
and
going to be
more.
knocked down just inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
1st and 10.
Throwing. Heineke. Over the middle, complete.
And what a hit by Jamal Adams. And that is another fumble on Washington. And Jamal Adams gets it, and that is another first down for Seattle.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely.
And he hands it off, and that's 2 yards
when they stop fumbling
on
after
the
he's
play.
assessed the game film, and only
And Seahawks
if
is
they manage
playing
to win the game.
is playing football, still playing football, even though they're up big time. Because, yeah.
Just 2
minutes left into this game. Seattle Seahawks definitely have won this game now, but Seattle's not letting down, not letting up the foot, letting the foot off the pedal just yet because it's not hit zero. And that is a pass interference. That is the third or fourth pass interference today on Washington.
First down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got
hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey
is got for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give, right side
McCaffrey.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now.
His 30 carries today. That's 30 carries for today.
Excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there.
Looking to pass for Cody. And that is intercepted.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin
that is first down. St. Juice with the interception. But that's still not going to help them win, though.
The Washington offense. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second and 3
has
pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
And it's 2nd and 3. Dotson would find 100 yards on the day.
This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be taken down.
That is Cody Barton there with the tackle, but it's first down, 40 seconds left into the game.
Certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal.
And that is a running, and that is 2nd and 8. And the game is over from that. The Seattle Seahawks dominating the Washington Commanders, even though the running game in the Super Bowl, 56-21, the Seattle Seahawks. Don't need to worry about the stats. And we'll see who is going to face Seattle in the Super Bowl. Go ahead and auto upgrade the players. And we are playing the Colts. The Seattle Seahawks will be playing the Indianapolis Colts. The Seattle Seahawks will play the Indianapolis Colts in the Super Bowl. Colts beats the Steelers 31-16, and the Seattle Seahawks dominated the Washington Commanders 56-21. And yeah, this is gonna be a Super Bowl, folks. Let's also look at the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl roster. See how it is. For the NFC, for the quarterback, you got Taylor Heineke, Jalen Hurts, and Tom Brady. For the AFC, you got Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Lamar Jackson. For running back, you have Aaron Jones for the NFC. Aaron Jones, Saquon Barkley, and Ezekiel Elliott for the running back. AFC, you got Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, and Josh Jacobs for the AFC. Fullback, we don't need to worry about that. The wide receivers for both NFC and AFC. Jeff, for the NFC, you got Justin Jefferson, Baron Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Terry McLaurin, Olave, and Chris Godwin. Now, for the AFC, you've got Stephon Diggs, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle. And then for the tight ends, you've got Dalton Schultz, L. Thomas, and then the tight end. Can't number 88, 81 tight end. For the AFC, you've got Travis Kelce, number 80, another number 87, and then Hunter Henry. And then let's look at you got Jari for the NFC, Jason Kelce for the NFC, Zach Martin for the NFC. Oh my God, Cam Jordan, Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox, Clark, Reddick, Micah Parsons, Zadarius Smith, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, Kyle Fuller, Buda Baker. This is going to be Harvin. What? Oh, not Derwin Jr. This is going to be a game here. Miles Jack for the AFC. This is definitely going to be a game. I want to see who wins. Let's go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl. And here we are at the Super Bowl. Let's look at here we go. Who won the Pro Bowl? It doesn't say who won the Pro Bowl. I can't figure out who won the Pro Bowl. Let's see. It doesn't show for the Pro Bowl. But alright, let's look at the awards for the NFL. Yearly awards. Let's look at the yearly award. The MVP goes to Josh Allen. Well, it's Patrick Mahomes, the second runner-up. Coach of the year is Pete Carroll. The coach of the year is Pete Carroll. For the AFC, the offensive player of the year for the AFC. The AFC offensive player of the year is Najee Harris. Defensive player for the AFC is Max Crosby. The AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year will be George Pickens. Then the AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year is Trayvon Walker from Georgia. And then best quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. The AFC's best running back is Najee Harris. AFC's best receiver is Stephon Diggs. And then, for the NFC, Offensive Player of the Year is Justin Jefferson. And then Defensive Player of the Year is Aaron Donald. NFC Offensive Rookie of the Year is Chris Olave. And here we go, the NFC Defensive Player of the Year, Tariq Woolen. The best quarterback for the NFC is Tom Brady. And then best running back is Aaron Jones. Best receiver goes to DK Metcalf. It goes to DK Metcalf. And the best kicker will go to Jason Myers. But DK Metcalf was runner-up for Offensive Player of the Year. But at least we had a Seahawk go get Defensive Player of the Rookie of the Year is Tyreek Woolen. Wow. What a year for the Seattle Seahawks. They are now in the Super Bowl. And now we will do that next week. Sorry. Christian McCaffrey is up there, is now top 3 for the rushing leaders. But alright, if you enjoyed that game like I did against Washington Commanders, hit that like button, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn those post notifications so you don't miss Super Bowl 57, sorry. And I will see y'all at the Super Bowl for the Seattle Seahawks for the